Good morning, class. Today we will begin with the chapter number 11, that is time. So, before we begin, let's have a look at the mind mapping of this chapter. What comes to your mind when you hear the word time? Hour, second, clock, day, month, year, dial, minute. So since we have covered with it, let's have a look. Aims and objective of this chapter. Read the time on a clock from the position of its hour and minute hands. Find the sum and difference between two given times. State the time after a few hours from any given time. Now next one. Here are some important terms of this lesson. Division, dividing one number by another. Quarter, one of four equal parts of something. Movement, an act of moving or being moved from one place to another. Different, not the same. Activity, a situation in which there is a lot of action or movement. AM, AM stands for anti-meridian, begin meaning before noon. PM stands for post-meridian, meaning afternoon or after midday. Leap year, 1 year in every 4, in which February has 29 days instead of 28 days. Let's recall, we have already learned the relationship 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes, 1 month is equal to 30 days, 1 day is equal to 24 hours, 1 year is equal to 12 months, 1 week is equal to 7 days, 1 year is equal to 365 days, leap year 366 days, and 1 minute is equal to 60 seconds. Now facts about a clock. Look the clock carefully. Division on the dial of the clock. The face or dial of the clock is divided into 12 equal big divisions labeled as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12. The space between every pair of two consecutive numbers is divided into 5 equal small divisions. Thus, the dial is divided into 12 multiplied 5 is equal to 60 small divisions. Now, look the hands of the clock. The clock has 3 hands, a long hand, a short hand, and a long thin hand. The longer hand is known as minute hand. The shorter hand is known as hour hand, and the long thin hand is known as second hand. So the next moment of the minute hand. The minute hand moves from one small division to next small division in 1 minute. The minute hand goes once round the dial in 1 hour. So, the minute hand covers 60 small divisions in 1 hour. So, we can say that 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes. The minute hand moves from one number to the next number in 5 minutes. Moment of the hour hand. The hour hand moves from one number to next number is 1 hour. The hour hand takes 12 hours to complete one round. Also, it takes two full rounds of the clock in a day. So, we can say one day is equal to 24 hours. Reading time. Look the figure carefully. In this figure, here is a picture of moon, sun and then again moon. Now see the first picture. Midnight 12 a.m. Then sun noon 12 noon. Then next is midnight at 12 again a.m. Now look it carefully. A.m. The time between midnight and noon is known as ante-meridian, that is before noon. The time between midnight is known as post-meridian, that is PM, and it is after noon. So it is clear, AM ante-meridian, PM post-meridian. Now look it carefully. Expressing time using AM and PM. A day begins at 12 midnight and ends at 12 midnight of the next day. When the hour hand of the clock goes round once, 12 hours have passed. Since a day has 24 hours, therefore the hour hand has to move twice over the clock face in one day. Now see the questions carefully. Write the time using the AM or PM. 9:15 at night, that is 9:15 p.m. Look next example. 6:45 in the evening. So it is also 6:45 p.m. 5:50 in the morning, that is 5:50 a.m. Now rest of the questions you have to do it yourself in your notebook. Now see, next is time duration. See the picture carefully. Mohit finished his work at 6:30 p.m. but the starting time is 6 p.m. His starting time of maths homework is at 6 p.m. and finishing time is 6:30 p.m. Now, find the difference between finishing time and starting time. Now look it carefully. 6:30 minus 6 o'clock, that is 30 minutes. So, Mohit finished his homework of maths in 30 minutes. Now solve these sums also. Lata plays from 4:30 p.m. to 6:30 p.m. How long does Lata plays? Next question. Tarun leaves for his school at 7:45 a.m. and reaches school at 8:15 a.m. How long does Tarun takes to reach the school? These questions you also can do in your notebook. See the next activity. Look it carefully and listen to me carefully. Prem and Shalini went to zoo with their parents at 9:15 a.m. They returned at 5:10 p.m. Find the time duration. Now, see the time duration from 9:15 to 10 a.m. That is 45 minutes. Now, next duration of time is 10 to 12 noon. That time duration is 2 hours. Next, time duration from 12 noon to 5 p.m. that is 5 hours. And the last one, the time duration from 5 to 5:10 p.m. that is 10 minutes. Now you have to add this 45 minutes plus 2 hours plus 5 hours and 10 minutes. That is 7 hours and 55 minutes. So we can say the visit to the zoo lasted for 7 hours and 55 minutes. Now calculate the time durations. 4 a.m. to 1 p.m. You have to calculate the time duration. That is 9 hours. Next two questions, you can do it yourself. 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. dash hours. 10 p.m. to 7 a.m. dash hours. You have to calculate the time durations. Now, next is leap year. Generally, 1 year has 365 days. If a leap year is exactly divided by 4, then it is known as leap year. Let us check the year 2020 calendar from our calendar and compare with the year 2021 calendar. So look the picture carefully. Calendar of Feb month 2020 and calendar of Feb month of 2021. Now look at here. There are 29 days in 2020 and there are 28 days in 2021. By looking at the calendar of year 2020 and 2021, we can see that the numbers of days in the month of February are different. Year 2020 has one extra day. So, in 2020, there are 29 days. So, you can add 365 plus 1, that is 366 days. Hence, we can say that year 2020 was a leap year. A leap year has always 366 days at all the years that are exactly divisible by 4, known as leap years. 20 and 20 plus 4 years, that is 2024, then 2024 at 4 years, that will be 2028. Next, plus 4 years, 2032 will be the leap year. Now look the clock carefully. Read the clocks and write the time. See the hour hand and minute hand, and you have to mention the time. I hope you know that time is very precious. Once time is lost, it will never come again. Hence, we should know how to read time correctly. We have learned about time measurement. So, we can say time and tide wait for none. Time is a great master. Today we have discussed topic time. I hope you understand this topic. Thank you.